Hi everybody, this is Shelly with Modern Nurse, and I am doing an interview today with one of my coworkers who is going on for an advanced practice degree. So I thought it would be really neat for you to learn about her journey and what she's been going through, and maybe it can help any of you out there who are thinking of going on for your advanced practice degree. So this is Nicole.
Hi guys.
And I've worked with Nicole for a number of years now. So I'm going to interview her. So Nicole, why don't you tell us, why did you want to become a nurse to begin with?
Sure. So I became a nurse out of the product of the 2008 kind of financial collapse in the United States. I actually had lost my job in sales, and through the process of finding a new job and searching more of what I wanted to do, I had so many people come to me and just say, you should be a nurse. And I thought I wasn't smart enough. I wasn't strong enough. I couldn't handle what a nurse needed to handle, the blood, the vomit. And I was just really afraid to become a nurse. And finally, a family friend of mine came to me who had been an ICU nurse for 30 some years and said, you should be a nurse, and these are the reasons why. And it finally clicked, and I thought, okay, I'm going to be a nurse.
Cool. So how long have you been a nurse, and tell me what areas have you worked in?
I have been a nurse just over 6 years. My first nursing job out of school was with a pediatric home care company, taking care of kids in the home setting with trachs, vents, central lines, TP independence, really facilitating an area where children can thrive in the home and stay well. I did that for about 1.5 years, and then I began working in our neonatal intensive care unit, and I have been here just shy of 5 years.
Yeah, that's when I met her about 5 years ago. What made you decide to become a neonatal nurse practitioner?
Once I began nursing school, I realized that I love this science. I love this profession. I love the holistic nature of what nursing is. And I could always picture myself wanting to know more and growing and learning as much as I could about the nursing profession. So it seemed natural for me to progress into that. Once I found the NICU, I realized I love how much a neonatal nurse practitioner focuses on the management, the pathophysiology of disease processes and diagnosis and treatment of a neonate, but we also get a really good variety of skills: intubation, central line placement, lumbar punctures, that are specific to our scope of practice, that kept me very clinical and very hands-on, as well as keeping my mind attuned to that management piece.
And we are working in a pretty large neonatal intensive care unit, and so it's been exciting working in this environment and watching some of our nurses come in. Some of them come in as new grads even, and they work several years and gain experience, and then they go on to get their advanced practice degree. Tell me about the process to become a neonatal nurse practitioner, or NNP.
Yes, so to become an NNP, a neonatal nurse practitioner, you need to have worked in a NICU for 2 years. Typically, to work in a NICU, especially a large NICU, you're required to have your Bachelor of Science in Nursing, obviously your registered nursing license. You must work 2 years in a NICU, 2 consecutive years, and I believe they want 2,000 hours working in a NICU, and then you're able to apply to nurse practitioner school. If you're taking the master's degree route, that's anywhere from 1 to 3 years of schooling. And then if you're taking the Doctor of Nurse Practice route, that can be up to 5 or 6 years of schooling. At the end of both of those programs, you would sit for your NCC, which is our certification board examination, similar in some regard to the NCLEX, but that is the certification required to practice and gain licensure as a nurse practitioner.
Neat. So, Nicole, where are you at in the process?
I graduated from nurse practitioner school with neonatal nurse practitioner in August. I took the master's route, so I have a master's in science of nursing, and I will be starting my new job as a neonatal nurse practitioner coming up in the next couple weeks.
That's so exciting. Okay, so what advice would you have for anyone watching this video who is a nurse thinking of going on to become a nurse practitioner? Maybe they're trying to decide what kind to become, or maybe it's a nursing student watching it and they have an end goal of becoming an NNP, but what advice would you give them?
My biggest piece of advice to new nurses or current nurses trying to advance their degree is ask questions. We should never be expected to know everything. And nursing as a whole, especially in neonatology, is such a developing and new science that you need to ask questions and you need to understand that basic physiology. Don't just accept those orders. Say, well, why are we doing that? Can you tell me more about what made you make that decision? Continue to ask questions, grow your knowledge, grow in your understanding of the pathophysiology, and then start talking to people on your unit on how to perfect your skills. Work with the experts in placing IV catheters, work with the experts in knowing unit policies, in knowing pathophysiology. Take risks and take care of that next level of patient. Maybe you want to take care of a vented patient or a high frequency ventilated patient. Take those risks, ask questions, align yourself with those people that will help you grow that knowledge and grow that skill, and you will get there.
Thank you, Nicole,
Yes.
and good luck with your new job.
Thank you, Shelley.
And thank you for sharing your knowledge
Yes.
and your journey with everybody.
Thanks, Shelley. Bye, guys.